It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Portland Trail Blazers come into town in this game. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And a one-game homestand for the Warriors, as Golden State will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And all of their recent games have been high energy, high quality efforts, and they've been playing with a lot of emotion, but using it in the right way and still playing very much under control.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge out on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, we know how dominant the Warriors are, but we also know that turnovers remain their Achilles heel. Now, Steve Kerr says sometimes the game comes too easy for our guys. They think they can do anything. We just have to keep it simple. The simple leads to the spectacular. And as the simple reporter, I send it back to the spectacular Kevin Harlan.
DA, thank you. And by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. Here at the midway point, what we begin to realize now, there were some underrated pickups in the offseason that are showing what they can do.
Yeah, these are the kind of moves where at the end of the year you start thinking about candidates for executive of the year because they've plugged some holes. They've had an acquisition that's made their bench deeper, and we start to see in an 82-game season that maybe in the 55th to 57th game, a pickup like that is helping them win ball games. This is where those guys earn their money, the general manager.
Not wholesale changes. Just one guy can change a team slightly, and that nuance pays off.
Oh, anything subtle like that, that's where really you tip your hat to the general managers who understood that at some point during the year, we're going to lean on this player.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers, Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Harkless in at the three. Good on the bucket.
How about CJ's focus on that play? The defense right up in his face, keeps his eyes on target, and buries it.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Curry passes to Durant. And the three off target. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Harkless with the bucket.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Golden State's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Thompson kicks to Cousins. To the paint. Here's Green. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you're just not going to win many committing turnovers at the rate they did. That was just outrageous.
So hard when it's weighted like that and you're competing and you're making mistakes, and then on the other end your opponent is playing flawlessly.
Now here's Green following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Curry's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tipped away. Down low. Durant for 3. It's good from long range.
Just one smooth, elongated motion. Durant is just a machine and so repeatable on his delivery.
Steph Curry, Brent, is there any doubt in your mind that he is the greatest shooter in NBA history?
I don't think there's any doubt, but I like the fact that Steph Curry doesn't want to be a one-trick pony, and he isn't. He's trying to be better at making plays. He's trying to be better at making good decisions. He's trying to be better as a defender. And so all of these things for Steph Curry, he's not satisfied with the things that he's done so far in his career, which have all been elite.
Now Harkless following Durant's three-point attempt. Lillard finds McCollum over Thompson. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. Launches it. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry against Lillard. The pass to McCollum. Over Thompson. Again, McCollum missing.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
Count that bucket.
Now, Draymond's energy, guess what? It's here. It's in the game right now, and he's attacking.
Trailblazers trail by 4. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Softly drops in the floater. McCollum's got 7.
And a terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Pass to Durant. This one for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, with just how dominant he can be scoring inside and outside, to have that kind of vision, wow, a complete center.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, Kevin Durant, he cares. He cares about winning. He cares about his teammates. He cares about how they go about their business, and he puts the work in. So since leaving OKC and all the criticism and all the outside chatter, Kevin Durant has been the best player on the best team in the biggest moments, winning 2 Finals MVPs.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Leonard comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Turner's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. Collins dishes to McCollum. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Warriors leading by 5. Looney passes to Livingston. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, 6'7", Sean Livingston still can get up there and rock the rim.
1:25 left to play here in the first. And for Durant, Brent, to absorb so much animosity, especially in Oklahoma City, it really pained him.
Well, of course you don't like it when people are talking negatively about you, but the one thing about going to Golden State and being around that environment, I think Kevin Durant felt safe around the construct and culture of what the Warriors were about. And then for Kevin, obviously, the best thing to do is go out and play and let your play do the talking. He's certainly done that, and he's done it loudly.
Stauskas is checked in for the Trailblazers. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Cook, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 9. And Turner kicks to Curry. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Livingston. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 16-6 run. Iguodala, that's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Turner. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the leadership that Evan Turner offers up can be a huge bonus. This is a guy who continues to accept and play well within his role.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Evan Turner, the former #2 pick out of Ohio State, is a very good ball handler, and he plays kind of in that mid-range game to look for space, not only to score, but to set up teammates. And I think coaching staff loves to have him play that point forward position to dictate some of the offense and take the load off the guards.
Jerebko, the pass to Cook. And here's Iguodala outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry kicks to Collins. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Again, the miss by Turner.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes.
A lot of responsibility when things go bad. You know, people.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
The new era of NBA basketball, playing outside in. We'll see if they can take advantage of that moving forward.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Looney, Cook out there with Livingston, and there's Iguodala. And it's your Jerebko in at the 4 slot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. Now a timeout called by Portland. Let's talk about team defense, Brent. To develop trust, it seems like guys have got to communicate on the floor.
I talk to my friends often who ask me about playing an NBA game and playing defense. They first start with saying that I didn't play any, but the second thing we get to, Kevin, is talking about really how intricate good defenses can be. You talk about communication, that's one thing, but throughout the course of the season, you build so much sweat equity on defense and trust by knowing that somebody's going to be behind you, hearing that voice consistently, but positions on the floor where you almost develop play sets as a defensive team. Now, when you reach that level, that's the upper echelon, but that's when it really gets fun to be down on that end, to shut a team down, to keep a crowd quiet. Defense always begins with great communication.
So many things, rotations and playing angles. And having the guy in back, you know what you can do well, what you can't do well if you're ahead of him.
Well, that, Kevin, and also great teams who are adaptable to make changes on the fly. All of a sudden, a dead ball, coach calls out a different coverage. You want to mess up the team's rhythm on the other end. And 5 guys, they snap to it and can carry out that defensive assignment in one play call. That's great defense.
Golden State moving it around. Curry outside. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Because Steph moves so well, anytime he can get some separation, he starts to feel once he gets the ball, he's going to find some points.
Here's Stauskas. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Lillard. The 15-footer. Good.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grabbing for air.
Curry against Lillard. Curry kicks to Durant. Dishes it to Cousins. Pass to Curry. The 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Now here's Turner. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. And it's Lillard again missing, and it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-5 run here.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge, also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the official. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
And here is Turner following the 3 from Kevin Durant.
The long arm of the law. Durant is not a premier shot blocker, but you wouldn't know it from that play.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Out to Thompson. From the corner. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists now in this one. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know,
his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none, but I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
So for the Trailblazers, Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Reese Harkless comes in for Evan Turner. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Stauskas. Portland no good that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
From deep, Green. It's good from long range. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Lillard the pass to Collins. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Cousins. Jerebko comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for Aminu. And it's Seth Curry in for Damian Lillard.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Livingston kicks to Durant. And another 3 for Golden State.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now here's Harkless. Defense right on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the success of the Warriors is truly built around their culture and their chemistry, and it really starts with Steph Curry. Even though a lot of people argue about Kevin Durant being their best player, their most important player has been Steph. Just a great, joyful approach to the game, and it rubs off on the entire organization.
Cook, he's checked in for Durant. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry finds Leonard. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And still trying to polish this side of his game up. Leonard looking very comfortable on that move.
The pass to Looney, stolen by Collins. Now McCollum, he feeds it to Curry, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And through one half, it hasn't even been.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every.
And
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
Well, I think big guys like to affect shots, but big guys love to send shots into the third row. That's an intimidating factor.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Harkless is out there with Aminu, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. And the rejection by Cousins. And Nurkic gets it to go. Here's Curry. From deep. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Trailblazers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Lillard, it's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Man, both on balance and on point. Damian working through that mid-range area now.
Curry on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Good work there as it goes. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
Well, few have more job security in the NBA than Terry Stotts. Consistently gets a ton out of his Portland Trailblazer team. They run a very intricate and unique offense now in his 7th year with the Blazers. They've had a lot of success under Coach Stotts.
Now Green. Al Farouk Aminu missing on the three. The drive by Thompson. Back to Cousins. Beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And with Terry Stotts last year, there were some rumblings about his job after the sweep.
Might have been a bit of a knee-jerk reaction. Remember, Portland slid into that third seed with how close it was in the Western Conference, and that might have added a bit more pressure. But Portland does not have a lot of flexibility with their roster. Somehow Terry Stotts gets to 50 wins in any given year. So it might have been a poor decision, and they saw through that, and he's back for this season.
Puts up a three, drains the three-pointer. Thompson's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Inside, and stolen by Cousins. And Thompson launches it from deep. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Curry against Lillard. Looking to end the run. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now, Lillard and Steph Curry, we talk about their unlimited range on display that time from Damian.
They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Cousins. Fires the three. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McCollum dishes to Harkless. Here's Nurkic, and he drops it in from the low post. Nurkic has got his 2nd bucket.
Well, the play from Nurkic was as good as they come. Terrific job getting deep inside there and nailing the shot.
The league no longer wants to reward offensive players who throw themselves into defenders. Have you seen a big change in how those players, Brent, are being called?
I think the league's doing a better job of it, trying to examine when it is.
Seems that way, you're right.
Somebody gets up in the air and the offensive player leans in or kicks out and tries to draw some kind of contact. So it's been up to the referees. They've been diligent with it. I think they'll just get better with time.
And the basket by McCollum.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
It's Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. That's tipped. Back to Lillard. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Lillard outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's now 10 points for Damian Lillard.
Well, he's effective in the catch and shoot dating back to his college days. Lillard has brought that skill to the pros.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. That one off the back iron and out.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
And Cousins kicks to Green. Durant in the corner. There's the three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8. Night shooting.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
A 3-ball. And Harkless with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Harkless has got 6.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Outside, Green releases, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I think KD getting more and more used to this off-ball movement of the Golden State Warrior offense and finds his teammates for cuts.
Now, here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Down low, here's Aminu. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Aminu's got his first points of the night.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to Cousins. He kicks it to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Cousins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson misses. And here is Harkless. He's got 6. There's the dish to Lillard. Lets it fly from 18. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Iguodala out there with Jerebko, and there's Livingston, and it's Cook in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The Warriors shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Iguodala kicks to Livingston, shoots over Lillard, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing, and the foul goes against Portland.
Well, after nearly being out of the league, Livingston has found an incredible role, a true warrior.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Damian Lillard.
Well, Sean Livingston has had such a remarkable comeback career and one of the more unique players in the league. At 6'7", plays really a true point guard position, but very rarely do you ever see Sean Livingston getting away from shots on the floor where he knows he can be devastating. 10 to 12 feet, back to the basket, up over the top of guys. Just a really unique set of skills from Sean Livingston.
Now here's Curry after the miss from Evan Turner. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Possessing the length and explosiveness to do just that. Leonard looks good when he's taking it hard to the rack.
Livingston kicks to Jerebko. Back to Livingston. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Now here's Leonard, defended by Jerebko. Stauskas, the pass to Curry. Over Jerebko, off the left rim and out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Iguodala dishes to Jerebko. Kicks it to Cook from 18 feet away. He can't hit that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Turner looking around. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Over Cook. Curry can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Moving it up. Cook kicks it to Looney. It's stolen by Stauskas. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. That one falls.
He really takes off, just never looks back.
Yeah, by the time anyone even thinks of chasing him, he's gone.
Looney down low. He's guarded by Collins beyond the arc. Jerebko can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A 3 from Leonard. Kept alive. Collins, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Livingston kicks to Cook. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The pass to Looney. Here is Cook. Three-pointer. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his third assist on the night. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Outside Turner to the middle. Here's Curry. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, not a bad time to be ripping the nets from distance, piling up some major points here.
Now here's Turner. There's a lot of talk too, Brent, about the age requirement for entering the draft, and Commissioner Silver has said it's a clear change that's probably on the way. What do you think the league should do?
Can you and I talk about a guy that you know quite well, who in 1995 came out as the
17-year-old,
fifth pick in the NBA draft? Kevin Garnett came into the league and handled himself extremely well. Now, for every one of those stories, we know there were other ones where guys did not make much of their NBA careers.
But then here comes the G League.
The G League, to me, is the huge key.
That's the equalizer.
A lot of these guys have a ripcord now for some of those things that transpired over the course of the last 30 years, where they can have a softer landing point to continue to develop, to continue to mature, and have an opportunity to make something of their NBA career.
Excellent explanation.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishments.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Collins. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Livingston passes to Cook for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Right side Curry. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Curry. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus, physical challenge for you guys with another game coming tomorrow. What do you have to do to get ready with the quick turnaround?
Just rest up. It's part of the league. Back-to-backs are part of the league. So rest up and focus in and be ready for tomorrow. That's all I can do.
Hey, Boogie, nice job. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.